What's the worst example of favoritism you've seen at school? My senior year, I had an English teacher named Mrs. Benson who made no secret of her favorite student, Aiden. He was the principal's son, and from day one, it was obvious he was untouchable. She introduced him like a celebrity on the first day of class. While the rest of us were handed detailed rubrics and strict deadlines, Aiden floated through with late assignments, half-finished essays, and still somehow got perfect scores. It wasn't subtle. Everyone saw it. While most of us got marked down for grammar or formatting, Aiden's work was praised no matter what. He once turned in a 2-page paper for a 6-page requirement and still got an A. Mrs. Benson said he showed deep insight in fewer words. It got worse during group work. One major project required us to present on a novel, and each group was randomly assigned. I ended up in Aiden's group. He showed up to the first meeting, said he was too busy with college apps, and that we could just put his name on whatever. He never lifted a finger. The rest of us did the research, slides, and the presentation. When I brought it up to Mrs. Benson privately, she gave me this condescending smile and said, "Some students have different learning styles. You need to focus on your own growth." Meanwhile, my friend Zoe got detention for showing up to class 30 seconds late after sprinting across campus because her last class ran long. But the final straw came during our end-of-year project, which was worth 40% of our final grade. We had to prepare a presentation and written analysis of a classic text. I worked on mine for 2 weeks, researching, outlining, rewriting. On presentation day, Aiden stood up and delivered a slideshow that looked oddly familiar. Turns out he'd plagiarized the entire thing from the exact same website I had used for research. I'd seen those paragraphs word for word. I raised my hand and tried to say something, but Mrs. Benson cut me off mid-sentence and said, "Let's respect everyone's work." She gave Aiden an A+ on the spot. That night, I snapped. I gathered screenshots from the website and matched them line by line with his slides. I wrote a calm but detailed email to the principal outlining everything, attaching the comparisons. I didn't expect anything to happen. This was his son after all. But I was tired of watching someone coast while the rest of us got steamrolled. The next morning, Mrs. Benson walked into class and announced that Aiden would be redoing his project due to technical inconsistencies in his original submission. Then, she pulled me aside during lunch and accused me of trying to sabotage another student. She warned that if I continued, I could fail the class for academic dishonesty. What she didn't know was that I had CC'd the superintendent on that email. 2 days later, everything changed. Word spread that the school board had called an emergency meeting. Both Mrs. Benson and the principal were called in. They didn't return that day, or the next. Rumors flew, but no one knew anything for sure. When final grades were released, Mrs. Benson wasn't there to hand them out. A substitute showed up instead, passed out report cards, and gave a short announcement that any concerns could be directed to the administration office. Aiden's perfect GPA, gone. He still passed, but it was clear something had shifted. His transcript didn't sparkle anymore. He stopped walking around like he owned the place. Mrs. Benson never came back, neither did the principal. Their names were scrubbed from the school website within a week. No one ever confirmed exactly what happened, but the favoritism stopped.